The Berliner Dome is one of Berlin's most recognizable landmarks and a true must-visit attraction for any new visitor to Berlin. And in this video, I'm going to prove it to you by showing you the beauty and magnificence of this cathedral. Hi, my name is Steve. I'm from Experience Berlin Tours. We are a walking tour company offering live in-person walking tours as well as live streams and Berlin travel videos like this one of the Berliner Dome. We also run a popular Facebook group for which I'll leave a link to in the description below. And without further ado, let's get started. The Berliner Dome, also known as the Evangelical Supreme Parish and Collegiate Church, is the third iteration of a royal attached church here on the spot. It is located in the center of Berlin on Museum Island, along Unter den Linden and just across from the Berlin Palace. The cathedral's history dates back to the 15th century when the Hohenzollern dynasty made Berlin its royal headquarters. And although it is referred to as a cathedral, it has never been the seat of a bishop. However, it became the royal church and is today the burial place for many of the Hohenzollern family members. In a way, it's Berlin's version of Westminster Abbey. The current structure dates back to 1905 on the orders of Emperor Wilhelm II. He's the emperor who abdicated after World War I. The cathedral also serves as a parish church for many Protestant Berlin residents. And there is an option to attend daily prayer sessions here at noon. The cathedral was heavily damaged in World War II and only fully restored to its Baroque splendor after reunification of East and West Germany. And this opulence is on full display at the west front entrance. The cathedral boasts a prominent central dome that is flanked by 4 smaller towers, each with its own dome. Overall, the exterior ornamentation of the Berliner Dome reflects the grandeur and opulence of its architectural style, incorporating a blend of neoclassical and Baroque elements adorned with intricate sculptures, mosaics, reliefs, and other decorative motifs. It is laden with New Testament Christian imagery as evidenced by these bronze entry doors. But the main show is hidden behind these doors, so let's enter the church. The servant church is the main component of the cathedral, and entering its space is a wondrous experience. The centerpiece is the chancel, with its combination of marble and gold. It is simply stunning. The 3 stained glass windows dominating the background represent the Nativity, the Crucifixion, and the Resurrection. And behind the altar is an impressive gilded choir screen featuring the 12 apostles. The main pulpit is a work of art, carved from oak and adorned with gilded decor. I made sure to spend some time to soak this all in. The pulpit sits in a niche, one of 4 in the room, each with a mosaic of one of the authors of the Gospels, in this case, John. Framing each of the upper niches are statues, 4 German religious reformers, including Martin Luther, and 4 members of the Hohenzollern dynasty. Above these statues are stone reliefs illustrating stories of the apostles. And no less impressive is the Sauer organ and its beautifully carved oak encasement. The organ miraculously survived the Second World War and was fully restored after reunification. This is one of the largest organs in all of Germany and is played for all church services as well as during some special events. And last but not least, there is the cupola. As with the rest of the space, it too is richly decorated with stained glass, gold trimmings, and intricately carved statues of angels, saints, and other figures. You'll want to take a seat in the pew and spend some time here to just soak it all in. When you are finished, exit the space opposite the organ. You are now headed to the Tauf- und Traukirche, or the Baptismal and Matrimony Church. As its name suggests, this space is reserved for baptisms and weddings. It's a single barrel-vaulted room that, like its neighbor, is richly ornamented with gold leaf, stained glass, and stone sculpture. Framing the entryway are several ornate sarcophagi belonging to Friedrich Wilhelm, the great elector of the Holy Roman Empire. He is buried next to his wife, Electress Dorothea. On the other side of the space are sarcophagi of King Frederick I and Queen Sophie Charlotte, Emperor Friedrich II, as well as Elector Johann Cicero. At the time of filming, a major refurbishment of the Hohenzollern family crypt was still underway, so I was unable to film here. According to the cathedral's website, it is expected to continue on until 2025 at the earliest. The crypt holds 94 members of this dynastic family dating back to the 1500s. Now, it's time to get a bird's eye view of central Berlin. In my opinion, the Berliner Dome's observation deck offers one of the nicest views of the city. It's a view of central Berlin from 50 meters above ground. roughly 165 feet. However, there is no elevator, and the Panorama treat comes only after a physically demanding climb of 267 steps. But for those who are able to, the payoff is worth it. You get wonderful views of the city and many nearby attractions, including City Palace, the River Spree, Rotes Rathaus, the TV Tower, all 5 museums on Museum Island, as well as views west down unter den Linden and past the Brandenburg Gate. And that's it for this video. Be sure to share this video with anyone you know who might be visiting Berlin. And if you're interested in seeing the Reichstag, click up here.